Hey, welcome to another episode of Chad's Beer Reviews. If you don't live in New York, you might not have heard of this brewery. They've been gaining a lot of traction the last couple of years. Horseheads, out of Horseheads in New York. It's sort of near Binghamton. This is their chocolate porter. I mean, it certainly looks like it. I mean, you know me, you know I love chocolate beers. Don't really, I guess there's some chocolate porters. I just happen to have a book right here that show quite a few of them in there. Let's see here. Southern Tier Porter. Temptress Chocolate Porter. I didn't write that review. Vanilla Java Atwater Brewery and Victory at Sea. Both great chocolatey porters. I don't think I've ever had this one before. Maybe I've had it at Tap New York. I can't really remember. One thing that does concern me, let me read the description really quick. It says, the style of beer is classified in the American Porter category. The focus is obviously on the very dark roasted malts used in the brewing process to impart a chocolatey flavor. This is our Valentine's special, when I read that, it makes me think that it's like a, January brew, and it comes out, for probably January, February for Valentine's Day, or is this a year-round brew? Because, I just got this. They just started showing up in my beer store a couple months ago, so... And there's no bottling date on here, so I have no idea how old this is. Anyways, let's get on with the beer. Typical porter, black. It did have about, 2 fingers of head there. Aroma. Smells like a standard American porter. Maybe like a slight kind of chocolatiness to it, but yeah, maybe like a Nestle's Quick or like Hershey's chocolate milk kind of chocolatiness to it. As far as I can tell, it's like they just take an American porter and put a whole bunch of cocoa powder in there. So, see how it tastes. Cheers. Yeah. It is very much standard porter. I don't mean that like as a criticism or anything. They made a point of saying this style of beer is classified as American porter. So it's not robust porter either. It's just straight classic porter. It's a little big. It's 7%. Usually a regular porter would be like closer to 5 or 6 or so. So it's classic porter all the way, and then right as you finish, you get kind of like a chocolatey flavor. Actually, I find that's true, kind of like Young's Double Chocolate Stout, where it just drinks almost like a Guinness, and you get a little bit of that chocolate in the aftertaste. Yeah, I like that chocolate. I like that chocolateness on the finish. I wish it would be more prominent, from start to finish. Southern Tier chocolate to me is the mother of all chocolate beers. I wish I could find it. I should have bookmarked it. It's in here somewhere. But, anyways. So you can't go into this beer thinking it's comparable to that. It's not. It's more like a regular porter with some chocolate to it. Not much in the way of bitterness. It's on their website. I think it was only 21 IBUs. Not especially complex. Just pretty straightforward. You're getting slight cherry notes in there. Just kind of the melange of just dark malt. I would not consider it particularly roasty. A robust porter tends to be way more roasty flavor than this. You could probably even consider this a stout too. I like the mouthfeel and the drinkability on it. It's not too thick, it's not too viscous, it's not sticky and cloying. Very comfortable while it's in the mouth. Goes down really smooth. Leaves actually, the aftertaste is almost completely clean. Maybe just a touch of subtle cocoa powder aftertaste, but otherwise, it's really easy to drink. Anyways, I'm gonna sip on this a little bit longer, and I'll leave you guys with a word from our sponsor, and we'll be right back with my final thoughts on the Horseheads Chocolate Porter.
Hey craft beer drinkers, have we got a book for you? The Handbook of Porters and Stouts. This book documents the greatest examples of dark beer available on the market today. From old world traditional brews to American craft breweries pushing the boundaries of what dark beer can be. You'll learn about the origins of the styles as well as the brewers behind the beer. Available in bookstores November 11th, or pre-order from Amazon at a discounted rate today. Come to the dark side with the Handbook of Porters and Stouts by Josh Christie and Chad Polenz.
All right, I am back. Let's rate this thing. All right, aroma. Pretty standard aroma. Nothing particularly special about it. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Appearance, I was going to go 4 because the head was only about 2 fingers or so, but look at that lacing. I mean, that is absolutely gorgeous. Like, to me, when I think of appearance, I don't think just like what the beer looks like. I take lacing into account. So I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5 on appearance. Taste, taste is good. It's not fantastic or amazing. It does taste better than it smells. I will give it an 8 out of 10, even that's like a little generous. Sometimes I wish Rate Beer had half ratings, but whatever. For palate, I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. I mean, it's really comfortable in the mouth. It's easy to drink. I'm gonna have absolutely no problem drinking this entire bottle myself. But I mean, it's 7% ABV. You'd want it. I would want a much stronger, more complex tasting beer for 7%. I mean, this drink's like a 5%er. But like I said, it's gonna be it's real easy to get through this whole bottle. Overall, it's good. I like it. I will give it, I want to say a 15 out of 20. That might be a little generous. That's a total score of 3.9, which is an 8 out of 10 on my scale. I would agree with that. I bet you if this is fresh, it's probably closer to a 9. But like I said, maybe this is fresh. I have no idea. So there you go. 8 out of 10 for Horseheads Chocolate Porter. So it's pretty standard. Standard solid porter. These guys make good stuff. It was $8 for this one bottle. It's a pretty good deal. Maybe a little expensive, but I liked it. So there you go. If you see this beer, pick it up. If not, you just have to wait till it comes to your area. Alright, so thanks for watching. I will see you next time. Cheers.